flame is changing. All right, we're live in, I guess, Unafraid, Andor. This is the experience. I am Daniel, as you guys have come to know me and love me or hate me. I'm the man, the myth, the independent, the guy in the center that has an answer for really either side, and that's, well, I don't have to agree with you. That's where I come from. Probably comes from my upbringing. I was raised in a dysfunctional family, so bullshit don't fly. You know what I mean? But anyway, I got a little bit of some Power World. I was just going to show off like the options, because this is nearing the end of Power World for me until the next big update. So what I think is the most important thing to know about Power World, in my honest opinion, for casuals. But here we got Mr. Trumpy right here. Yeah. I think he may pick Rubio for VP. And for those of you that think I'm just outright a Trump supporter, I mean, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I have an Osmond story, even though I don't like Osmond. I think he's a goof. I don't think there's a place for the internet. I think he's a slanderer and defamer, given the opportunity. And remember that last part, given the opportunity, because anyone can do that. Because he was actually trying to do both with the Sniper Wolf stuff. But in this case scenario, going back to the Trumpy stuff, and whether he picks Rubio or not, I always want to tell people, because we know Joe Biden is done in. Joe Biden is done and gone. He's old Joe, gone. Fell down the stairs. You know, Biden. It is what it is. It's sad. It's pathetic, and I think his supporters that support him, that are pushing him to do this, you might as well push him down the stairs, you sick bastards. Like, dude, you got all these other possibilities. You got Kamala Harris in second place, who I know she will be the nominee. It's already set up. It's in the new it's going on with the news outlets. It's all the Democrats before the convention talking about dropping him out. They gave him the opportunity to drop out, and he didn't. So now they're just egging on him, and it's just, again, 100% Joe Biden's not going to be the nominee. We'll see at the convention how the vote goes, but if Joe Biden wins, Trump wins. You know what I mean? And the Democrats don't want that. They want the best possible chance. So they're not going to pick Joe. Joe is done. It's going to be Kamala. People thinking that it's Gavin, that's some conspiracy bullshit. He's just running for, what, 2028? Look, it's Kamala. It's always been Kamala. It's a joke to think otherwise. And it's just, again, sad that Biden supporters are basically pushing this man to the finish line. And he's not even capable of running to the finish line, okay? It's not happening. It was never going to happen. Joe got lucky in 2020 because of the COVID debacle. It wasn't Trump's fault, but it affected Trump's economy. A lot of Biden's criticisms were based on that, like with the job numbers being so high during Trump's administration. It's the COVID bullshit. If the COVID bullshit didn't happen, Trump was going to soar into his second term. And it looks like he is still in the process. But what I'm going on to say is that people think I'm a Trump supporter. Now look, if Kamala gets the nomination, which is likely, we're looking at like 90+% here, in all likelihood, she has a chance of beating Trump. I spread that all the time, so it's true. Trump can be defeated by Kamala Harris. I know Trump supporters going crazy. There's no way that she can win, and I'm just giving a warning. She's right now not even the nominee, and she's already like tied or like only losing by a little portion in a lot of polls right now. The moment she's nominee, I mean, she's going to go up. She'll take care of the Democratic support. It'll go up. Of course, they'll support her no matter what. Again, she is number 2. We have to remember that Joe Biden was number 2 behind Barack Obama, the heir apparent, even though Obama was younger than Joe Biden. Joe Biden still became the heir apparent. I know Hillary threw her hat in. She lost. He was nice, and then he came in. Obviously, Joe Biden should have been replacing Hillary when you look back. and that would have changed the dynamic quite some. But yeah, don't rest laurels. I have not decided if I would vote Trump this time around. I did not vote for him in 2020. There was a reason. He did not cut spending. He's not going to cut Social Security. Look, Donald Trump is a classic Democrat. And I can sense people like going crazy. Okay. But this guy is a Democrat out of the 50s. It is what it is. Look, he's not going to cut Social Security. He's not going to cut spending. Not in Social Security, at least. He's not going to cut military spending. He's not going to do it. So if the guy is not going to cut stuff, then how is our financial situation going to, like, settle itself? It's not. It's fucking not. But this would be, the thing is, we haven't seen a Trump term where he doesn't give a shit. And that's every president's second term dream. You know what I mean? Once their second term hits, Obama couldn't do it because the Republicans had control of the legislature, stuff like that. So he was kind of a dead duck president in that way. But hey, you know, the dream would be that they get control, they keep control, and Trump is president, and then he can just go on unhindered, which historically will not happen, because if Trump becomes president, you know that the midterms will just go dog shit for the Republicans, and Trump will be another, again, a dead duck. Because Trump's presidency, he did become a dead duck president. There was, like, once he lost the legislature, it was done. And that's just history. It happens. For some reason, the people always sway to the other way after an election, and whoever they choose for the other branches, they always sway the other way around. So, but yeah, Kamala could win. So that's just something there. As far as other YouTube dramas, bullshit, the Sniper Wolves, I don't know anything that's really going on with that anymore. I know people were trying to slander Sniper Wolf, and I think it was stupid. She done some weird shit with the balloon right there. Is that a recent thing? Oh man, I don't know. Okay, she can be sus on some damn things, okay? But I'm gonna be honest. She was, like, potentially being slandered. A lot of, like, again, people are jealous. How many, what's her subscriber count right now? That's what she did that 4 years ago. Look, this is why people are pissed off at her. I don't really want to react to her because I don't want to fall into that kind of thing. I want to look at the subscribers, 34.5 million. And she's growing. She's been growing. But she has a lot of competitors. And they will do anything they can to cause controversy, to defame her. They need to defame her. But here's the thing. These 34.5 million subscribers, the people that are defaming her, these people aren't going to watch them. They're not going to subscribe to who they like or who they are. You think 34.5 million are going to be watching Penguins or fucking Asmongold? No, they ain't going to give two shits. And that fucking Onion kid who was defaming Sniper Wolf, who put all his eggs in one basket, who literally slandered or defamed her by saying that she copyright striked when it turned out it was a foreign entity that she has problems with. She turned out to be the fucking good guy in it. She's been fighting this foreign company that's basically for 100% sure slandering people, content creators. There's a foreign company posing as Sniper Wolf and shit like that are copyright striking. Not only her and others. Leah has abused the copyright system before. So naturally, everyone thought she did it again. She didn't do it, though. And Penguins apologized for that. In case you saw that. I don't know if you saw that. But that Onion kid, he completely slandered Sniper Wolf. The kid that did all the eggs in one basket. The situation doesn't change the fact that she's still a shitty person. That's fine. But it doesn't change the fact that so many people are so fucking... They're targeting her and trying to take her down. Jax tried and failed. He should have been banned. He wasn't. It was a bad example. She got temporarily banned for doxing a famous person, which is crazy. He's famous. He put himself at risk. Okay. Say it was Jess, though. She got temporarily banned. She paid for it. Fine. Whatever. It is what it is. But Jax goes on, free. He's doing other things now. I think he's leaving the Sniper Wolf alone, which he should, because he was harassing her. And YouTube allowed a harassment on that level. You said Jax Films did not do shit to her. She is the problem. We know Jax was the problem. We know that he was harassing her. Just like Onion did that 3-hour video, Jax was doing little, was it tic-tac-toe? He was doing the fucking bingo shit. Like, he was trying to defame her. That wasn't harassment at all. It was total harassment to her channel. It was total harassment. He wouldn't leave her alone. The guy couldn't come up with original material at the time. He had to, like, literally, like, serial stalk Sniper Wolf her videos, and he would play bingo with them. If that's not harassment, it's damn sure defamation. Like, he was trying to defame her 100% for sure. I don't want to take the harassment out of it at all. And when he was harassing her, she put herself in a position to swipe by his house and dox him. That would not have happened if he didn't leave her alone. So she could have been crazy. You know, I've talked about this with you before. You know, I don't favor Sniper Wolf because she's a good person. I favor her in this situation because she's literally being harassed for shit that's not her fault. 34.5 million subscribers on here, that puts a target on your back. And people, and anyone below her, they're targeting her for an audience they're never going to get. And that's what people need to understand. All the Sniper Wolf, it's an audience they're never going to get. That 34.5 million watches her to react to content no one would otherwise see. This 34.5 isn't going to watch Penguins or Osmond or Jax. They're not going to do it. Making satirical content to poke fun at someone's expense ain't harassment. And the way he did it was total harassment, and it was definitely defaming. If anything about it is true. Dude, everything he was saying was opinionated. Look, like that kid with the 3-hour video insinuating that her content isn't funny. For 34.5 million subscribers, they find her content entertaining. And I'm sure a lot of them are laughing. But you know why Jax wasn't laughing? And that Onion kid wasn't? Because they don't have 34.5. But they damn sure try to defame her, but they don't understand that's an audience they're never going to get. So I don't even know why they try. It's like, I don't even know why they would try. They're never going to get that audience. But theoretically, if they could get her banned, they got to go somewhere. I debate that they're just going to go to the next person. That's where Osmond comes in, actually, because Osmond's really trying to pick it. And I guess you can say Penguins, but they're trying. I just don't think these are the people that are going to watch them. You said, in the praise of Shadows pulled the same shit, throwing labels like harassment to play the victims. He tanked his fucking career. That dude just, some things are deserved, but I don't know how you can compare them. You said leftist and, hold on, shit. Let me pop up my chat here. You said leftists and right-wingers are such cry-bully pussies. I don't get either. I'm in the center, so you know I'm the no-bullshit zone. I'm going to start calling this the no-bullshit zone. I'll do it in, like, exclamation marks and shit where the shit is. I despise both sides. Well, I'm just going to point in what's better, so in terms of society. So that's what I'm going at. So yeah, that's what I'm pointing out. So I mean, like, Sniper Wolf, if you leave her alone, she's going to do no harm. The best people can say, or the worst people can say is, oh my god, she stole content and she didn't give props to the creator. This is an audience that they don't care, that doesn't care. 34.5 million subscribers say they wouldn't watch the original, they want to see her react to it. I mean, people could always do their research and find the video. Excuse me, they could always find the videos if they want to. But they're going to come and watch her because they like her. Because she's transformative. That's where I get people. Like, people say that her content isn't transformative, but it is. It is. If people are watching her, if this many people are watching her, it's transformative. It is what it is. You react to a video and you get like 5 views and that's it. I mean, I'm not going to say that that's transformative. That's going to be my borderline on that. Excuse me. So, I mean, I'll even give a break to Osman and the Penguins of the world. When, you know, people, they're an audience, but they're in the same category of people watch them to react. You know, I guess apparently people are also wanting to watch JJ Jax harass Sniper Wolf, and a lot of these people are envious of her career. They don't understand how someone came up from an upbringing where she probably cheated on games, had someone play the games, and she would just like do the face content on it. People still can't get over that. It's like, if people enjoyed her content then and watched it, and she went on from it and she became even bigger, I mean, all to her. People should be promoting her success in that regard, even if she can be a bitch. Which, I mean, yeah, she can be a bitch. I mean, but anyone 34.5 million subscribers that will watch her regardless of anything, I mean, you can be a bitch. You know what I mean? That's my Sniper Wolf, and I don't necessarily like her. I just favor her when it comes to certain instances where we found out the card was finally shown on the YouTube content creator platform known as YouTube. Is that the moment that it came into the news that Sniper Wolf copyrighted this Onion kid, who's a goof, shouldn't be on YouTube if he's gonna slander or defame. 3 hours until I laugh. Like, that kind of bullshit is that? Unbelievable, man. If that's not the worst form of targeting I've ever seen, I don't know. But she didn't even copyright strike the kid. It was a company that's been doing that to her. She came out of this as the heroine. Like, she's supposed to be this villain, but she's coming out of that case as the hero. There's a couple negatives to her that I can add, but currently that she did beforehand, you know, I can't, you know, but that involves like with the charity situation. That was very bad for her. That's where people are like, yeah, she's a bitch. Thank God she got to the kid before the kid passed on. That was going to be even worse than it was, like for the mother and the kid that she was promising to visit. She was able to visit in the end, so I guess it worked out. I guarantee she's made sure she doesn't have a busy schedule. But she came out like the heroine from all this. False allegations. And Penguin was so goddamn fast at apologizing. I'm like, wow, where's Osman's apology? Where's that goof's apology? I mean, Osman, he's into React content. He's competing for people that are never going to watch him. Like, he went hard defending the Onion kid. Unbelievable bullshit from Osman. My God, man. I think Frigga and some of the other guys are also going after him, I think. Or was it Gara of Rage? Like, more people don't target Osman. Point out the fact that he's a fucking goof. And that he's biased. Every opinion he has is biased. And he has such little life experience living in his room. I understand he owns his own business. I understand he takes care of a business. I understand he has employees. But the dude spends most of his time in his fucking room. The dude has very little life experience. Outside of a fucking, a TwitchCon, being in a room with fellow content creators in a business. I mean, it's really closely routed. It really is in Osman's world. You know, it's like his world is a sandbox, but the sandbox is so small. But he comes out against Sniper Wolf. He automatically takes the kid's side, assuming the kid was telling the truth, which after research, he was not telling the truth. It could be naive, or he was intentionally not doing it. But again, overall, we learned he made a judgment on something that wasn't true. That Sniper Wolf did not do the copyright strike thing. That bullshit. A foreign company that's been targeting her too. And the kid. So, a company that she's been trying to go after, it's a foreign company, and she's saying that it's hard to go after this company. She's been going after this same company that went after this kid. She was doing more to protect that Onion kid than anyone fucking else. behind the scenes, and she didn't even fucking know him. She knows him now, but yeah. Anyway, that's my Sniper Wolf rant on that. And Osman, I would get along with Osman, but I know that he's biased, and I know his life experience is small. I got a regular fucking job. I got a 40-hour-a-week fucking job. Today in Washington, in my city, it was 100+ degrees. I went home early from my job due to excessive heat warning. I have a real fucking job. And it ain't a fucking office job. It's a real fucking world job where there is pain, there is misery, and there is vacation and sick time. And I like to save it for heat waves and snow days. When you have to manage your vacation and sick time because you have a 40-hour work job, you're in the know. You know what you're fucking talking about. You're not fucking just sitting on a screen. I understand right now, sitting on a fucking screen and streaming. Yeah, I'm doing that right now, but guess what? This is not... I have a 40-hour work job. Osman's in a fucking tiny sandbox. That was my Osman rant. I would get along with him just fine. But when it comes to the shit that he spews on the internet, he's a goof. He's an absolute fucking goof. And he didn't know what he was talking about with the Sniper Wolf. And he doesn't probably... He may feel bad, but at the same time, it's like, he's going to keep doing it. It's like JJ Jax, except not as bad. So Osman isn't going to harass Sniper Wolf, you know, like Jax did. So that's my stuff on all that. What kind of shit she getting? Like 6 hours ago, she did 120K. Evil TikTok girls dance on homeless man. Dark cartoons that will ruin your childhood. Design fails so bad it's actually funny. It's all transformative. It's all fair, and people say otherwise. Come on. I tried weird candy and food hacks. She's doing everything that's popular, and she does it better. Look, and there's other things to it too. It's not like it. Yeah, she's kind of just she's. There's a lot of things about it. She's a good-looking female. That's it right there. But I mean, like, yeah. I mean, I'm sure Jax wishes he was prettier too. So that is what it is. But yeah, she's got a synthwave collection out now, and this. Okay, fine. Again, I don't necessarily like her. I just favor her in circumstances where it needs to be pointed out that she is the one being wronged in this. And if it goes the other way, I will do the exact same thing for the other person. So, yeah. And that's how I can go, that's how I can talk good and bad about these people, including her. Like I said, I can talk about the bad. This is what happens when you're in the center, when you're an independent. In this situation, she was falsely copy-striked. If I wasn't an independent, if I wasn't in the middle, I would not be commenting on that. Either I would be simping, or I would be targeting her. And that's the majority of YouTube community right there, is either of those two. Where there's the fucking center, right here is where the fucking center is. In this situation, she was wrongly and falsely accused of the copyright strike, which is a hotly topic because of a fucking tech lead. That's another guy that he comes across as a very competent, smart dude. He's a dude that I would probably like to have a conversation with, and I'd get along, have a beer with him. Complete fucking asshole. Fuck that dude otherwise. And his fucking rental yacht, which I'm sure it's a rental yacht. Okay? He's got some good advice on tech stuff, on stocks. Unfortunately, he's disingenuous because he's put into those stocks. So he's promoting stocks that if you put in, it's going to grow the fucking stock. Independent thought. And guess what? The audience gets to fucking decide. I just put forth in the center and then everyone decides, but it's not going to change how I feel. And thank God I'm still able to say how I feel. I will say all the sides and then everyone else can decide. If you want to look at my personality type, INFJ. There you'll have your answer on everything. Fucking everything. I am not contrarian. I have an opinion on all things. So yeah. Yeah. Oh, by the way. Yeah. Well, no, I don't even. You know, people can check out my video. I just posted a video on here. So I've been, as my shorts have gone really down because I've been doing more live streams. So it mixes things up. Okay. But with the live streams and the main content channel, the videos are growing. So I'm picking one kind of over the other until I switch to the other. But yeah, so doing more of the podcast stuff, focusing on the main videos. But I just recently put up a video with a cane discussing Dr. Disrespect, and people can check that out. If we're just raw content, that's good stuff. It's 21 minutes. It's good background. I'm a background watcher. When I watch stuff, when I'm playing a game or something like that, I usually have something in the background that I'm listening to, especially if I'm not streaming. So there's 21 minutes of background content right there with me and a cane, and he routinely comes on all the time. I should say with Ash, who I see in my Discord. Hi, by the way. But yeah, so that's something that people can check out. Yeah, I'm selfishly promoting Kane and I on the video that I just recently posted. Ash.
You're good.
I sound like a humble son of a bitch. Not really. I'm just kidding. No, he had. So I think it was pretty good, especially the end when it got to that one-liner and just dead silence. Yeah, it was good shit. I may have to put that little spot into like a short too, see if it does anything. Excuse me. But yeah, so mostly I've been focusing for everyone watching. Yeah, and I naturally I am live, Ash. So, but so yeah, my main channel is currently growing. It will continue to grow with the support of the community. I am a voice when it comes to central reason, independence. I am a bot magnet, apparently. It's what it is. Alright, so it's... At least I was. And then the bots went away, so... I just presume... I'm always wary of that, because people will do... So people will pay for bots, and they will promote a channel, they'll subscribe, they'll comment with all their bots, waves and waves of bots, and then all of a sudden they will stop, and it's a way to hurt and attack the channel. So I don't know if someone was trying to do that with me. I don't really care, because I would prefer my channel to get a reset in terms of views. Like if it spikes up, my views spike up because there's a lot of bots coming in. And if they stop and it settles down, I'm not going to look at it as my channel being hurt. I'm going to look at I'm seeing the channel's health, and then based on that, I can make on decisions on content that I'm going through, the games that I'm playing, stuff like that. I'm not going to I was going to say I was not going to play the most popular games, Power World, Core Keeper. A lot of people watch my Core Keeper content, so I kind of stick to that as well. Core Keeper will be having an update coming in August. Power World had an update. I've gone through most of the content. And anything interesting I'm posting on YouTube. Which is why I'm going to go on to this right here. So I was going to... So Power World, let me change my... Yes, I got my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle shirt on. It was a gift. Okay, maybe raise this. Yeah, and I don't have my hat on, but it's fucking hot. So what I think the most important part about Power World is, for a casual gamer coming in, is the options. So when I start a game and I create a world and I go to custom world settings, this is, of all the things you hear about Power World, this is the most important thing, because this is what will decide your gameplay. So you go to change world settings, and then you'll go to custom settings. And once you're in the custom settings, it's a whole ball game right here. It's a sandbox of fun. Options and options and options of options. How you know, server options, really, you know? Anything from how many pals you can have in your base. You can have up to 50 if your system can support it. You can have up to 10 bases max. So up to 10 bases max, but you have to choose it. Otherwise, it's in the default, which is like 3. And then for pals, it's like what, 20? But you can move that up to 50. You can move the bases up to 10. You can move your guilds up. You have your whether you die, you can have the options whether if you die you have no drops. When it comes to your eggs, you have multipliers on incubation time. You could turn it, like I did, to 0. The moment you put an egg in the incubator, it's ready to hatch. Drop multiplier. You're having trouble finding items from certain bosses? Well, up the drop item multiplier so there's a bigger chance. Same thing with the gatherable items. How long, anything from how long items stay in the biome. From it'll also go into things like structure deterioration and multiplier. A lot of ARC fans, people that probably came into this game were ARC fans, and survival games are like, you know about structure deterioration. Well, you can just zero that the hell out just by default. You can modify your hunger levels, your stamina. You're tired of running out of stamina on your mount. You're sick of it. You're like, and you don't want to farm for the new materials to increase your stamina, or farm for the ability to increase your stamina by 50% on your pal through breeding. Well, guess what? Lower the rate, as I do, to the lowest point, 0.1. Damage to you. The damage you put out, those are some important ones. If you're someone that's squishy, if you're a glass cannon, if you're someone that dies a lot or you have issues, you get, you know, there's, you know, maybe you up, well, if you're like me and you increase the option of mobs, so mobs, the more mobs in more group mobs appear in higher multipliers. So instead of like 1 or 2 or 3, we're talking about like maybe 6 or 9 popping up mobs. It can get more difficult, but you can lower the damage that you're taking, and you can also increase the damage that you're giving, and you can do that for yourself and for pals. There's so many options that you can do right then and there to make your game fun, your experience better. And it's through the custom options. So again, there was the damage from you, even to other players. If you do like the PvP stuff or whatever, you can have fun with that. Damage to pals, you can do how much damage they're putting out, how much damage you're able to give. You don't have to play the game on the hardest difficulty. You don't have to go legendary. You know what I mean? You can have an enjoyable experience. You can have fun. You can increase your XP rate, or you can make it harder. You could also use all these settings to make the game harder too. You can increase how fast the day and night time go by. Say you don't want to wait for 3 days or a whole day for a boss to appear. You know, just make it quick. Make it quick, especially if you're farming bosses and stuff like that. So that is, in my opinion, is the biggest player experience, how should I say, like, decider of, like, you're gonna enjoy this game based on the settings. So all casual players coming into it, even if you're crazy and you like the legendary stuff, like the difficulty, you can make the game harder too. But if you just want to have a fun casual experience, you can make the game a lot easier and more fun. And this is why this is the most important thing about Palworld. Not just in my opinion. I mean, it is by default. You can go into the hard mechanics of the game with breeding, with Ivy, with weapons, the damage they do. Like most of the stuff, you can make it pretty easy from the custom settings. You get an idea of it all from the custom settings, honestly. But the other things are important, like with the metal merchants and dog coins, the in-game stuff. Again, with the Ivies, pet ranking, all that stuff. That is further detailed stuff, but this is what the game revolves around, is this setting. And that is what I think is the most important part to know of Palworld for anyone. So, yeah. So there's that. That was my tirade. Let me check out Steam here, see if it's ready. I have not played this game in a long time. I have not. Wait, that's just the launcher? Retrieving? Okay. Oh, log in with Steam? It has been a while since I've played Elite Dangerous. I don't know if I'm going to rant. I may. Oh shit, just hit my mic. I hate when it like goes full screen, so then I'm gonna have to change it, and I'm gonna have to swap it into the screen that you're currently seeing. If there wasn't options in the launcher, I should have gone through the options. Was it having issues? Jesus. Sadly, unfortunately, I have just put that right there. Have I played this game since I upgraded my graphics card? Maybe not. Oh. Right now it's generating, and then I'll go in the options and I'll change the resolution, and then I'll pop it in the front screen. My other screen is the main display, so that's where everything pops up, unfortunately, including Palworld, which is like irritating in some ways when it goes to full screen. It's like not in the window I want, so to drag it over, I gotta change the resolution to put in windowed mode and then bring it over. I think these days by default on Palworld, this screen right here is 1080. I just by default put it in 1600 by 900, and then I can just put in windowed full screen. 92, 93. I literally got a fan below me that's blowing me air, and that keeps me a lot cooler than last night. I was trying to keep my monitors cooler last night, so I put a fan near them instead of me. Big mistake. They continued to overheat, and I had no fan to, like, dissipate the heat. I wonder if I should get Noah on. He'd be like, Daniel, where were you months ago when I was playing this game? I'm like, sorry. You know, I was like hating the game. Like, I had gotten one of the best ships in the game, and it was just wasn't mobile enough, and I got like screwed over by some AI that destroyed me when I was like en route to a mission. They stopped me, took out my engine or whatever. I couldn't move, and I just sat there being destroyed, and it just pissed me off, and I raged, and I deleted the game. Oh, I gotta change that to, where the hell is 1080p? And I want windowed. Yes, I want to keep the settings. Oh, why are you loading the game? Jesus. Oh man, I'm not able to. Okay, I gotta make the options. I gotta do 1080 because that's not working. Wait, but it should be. What the fuck? What the fuck? It's not stretching to 1080p? Oh my fucking god, it begins. Oh, I'm gonna fucking rage with this game. Oh my fucking god. Deep breaths, Daniel, deep breaths. No one wants to see you rant about this game on stream. I can do it. I can fucking do it. It's fucking saying I'm dead up in the corner. Oh, it's bringing back bad memories. I could at least brought myself back to life before I shut the game down and deleted it. Okay. So, how am I going to fix this? Do I do borderless? Why in God's name? Why? How could I not go borderless in the other screen? God help me. God help me. What if I go 16 by 900 borderless? What'll happen? No, don't cancel that. Don't cancel that. No, borderless will stay borderless no matter what. How about windowed? Let's try it one more time. I just, you know, it just didn't want to like. Frame rate limit off. Secondary. Oh my god, dude. You gotta be fucking kidding me, man. This game, damn it, man. This game is like so fucking complex. Jesus fucking Christ. When you have fucking primary and secondary monitor options, you know you're in for a fucking experience. Fucking Daniel experience with this shit. All fucking stream content is me just fucking fighting with the options. Fucking the most epic bullshit ever. pick the secondary monitor, and then it fit itself properly on that. It's like, for fuck's sake. Fucking A. Jesus Christ. Is there any other options I should check into on this? Again with the graphics. Field of view. I mean, why not bump that shit up? On foot. I can be on foot. Yeah, increase that shit all the way. Disable. Where's like a default option to like just max everything out? Not really, but. Quality ultra. Oh, it's already on ultra. Okay. What's ambient? What the? Environment quality. You know, it wouldn't really matter because it all comes the same way, but. Terrain work? What's terrain work? If shit goes tits up, then I'll change it. Look at all this shit. What the fuck? What the fuck is 3D? No. Did you like... Oh my god. Did it save it? No. I don't think blues and blurs are probably good. Okay, that'll have to do. Oh shit, man, the controls are so hard in this game. What do I need to know with the controls? Maybe I should just put on my other screen like all... Because I will rage. I will fucking rage. Oh, okay. Oh, you have to be within 7.5 kilometers of the outpost to do the auto. Shit. I got my hair just like everywhere. Oh my fucking god. This game is already triggering me. Oh my god. I can feel my stress going up. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, let me just get into it, and then when I need it, I will do the shit. Okay, so which one was I on? I was on... Was I in private? I was in private, right? Yeah. Oh, why the fuck would he be calling? He should just fucking join Discord. Jesus fucking Christ. I fucking told... I have my younger brother calling. I told him, you know, you can go on Discord. Cargo losses? Oh, I lost a lot of shit. Yeah, fuck. The Anaconda fucked me good. Now I know why I was so pissed. I paid all this fucking money for the Anaconda. What do I need to know with the Anaconda? Let me see here. Elite Dangerous. Is the Anaconda really worth it? This was a year ago. Jesus. I'm checking the Reddit on it. I have acquired enough credits to buy any, well, so yeah, because it's one of the big ships. That was a year ago, though. It's good all-arounder for combat as it has high DPS potential. It can trade, respect. I probably got it for the cargo, if I remember. It is clearly, but in comparison to a Type 9 or Cutter, it is beaten. For exploration, I think the jump range can be as much as, okay, once engineered, making it great for exploration. It's a great ship, but it depends on your playstyle. If you're a space trucker, get a Type 9 or Cutter. Okay, so I'm trying to remember here. Okay, I do not remember. This game was never really forward with this shit. Was it the source and return stuff that I would do? All I want to see is the damn controls. So normally what I would do... Wait. I forgot how to auto that shit. Oh shit. I guess it was too big. Oh, that sucks. Okay, yeah, I'm about to like I'm gonna have to say goodbye to this game again. I really wanted to get back. I really did, you know? What an asshole. Why is he calling me again? I don't have that, so okay. Okay, alright, I tried, but the game is... Okay, first I gotta go into my, Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and uninstall this game. Oh shit, my fan. So just let that uninstall for a second. What a terrible game. Okay. It shouldn't even be running, honestly. What is it talking about? Because it's running? Bullshit it is. Dude, this game cannot, like, this game is just haunting me. Like, just stop. Okay. Yeah, thank God. It's uninstalling. Thank God. Oh, fuck, that's great right there. Oh my God. Excuse me, holy shit. What do you mean there's an error and you're unable to sync it? What the hell is it talking about? Oh, I forgot how to fix that too.
Well, hello there. Hello?
How's it going there, Kevin?
Hey! I'm doing alright. I just finished taking a shower and getting ready for work. Well then. Now they're gone. I wonder if I pissed him off.
Who'd you piss off? Oh, you pissed Ash off?
I don't know. I said I wonder if I did.
Huh, the moment you came in, he left. What the fuck?
Huh. Ah. Fuck. Did I scratch myself or cut myself? A little bit, I guess. Fuck.
Really?
Yeah, I guess I was shaving and I cut myself a little bit. I didn't realize it.
Jesus.
Guess that's what I get when I didn't use shaving cream. You know, most men don't like having cream on their face unless it's from a woman, you know what I'm saying?
Jesus.
What? What?
There.
Are you... You don't like cream from a woman? You like cream from a man?
Very funny, Kevin.
Well...
So I just had a horrible experience with the game with Elite Dangerous, so I have uninstalled it.
Uh-huh. You know, I have an interesting thing that I want to share to you.
It's, by the way, that's my quickest game uninstall in history. What?
Really?
Oh yeah.
Well, I have a friend and she's 17. She wants to meet up with me. She told me originally she wanted to move in with me and wanted to meet up to make plans to move in with me when she turns 18 next month. Now she's saying that she found a place to stay and that she still wants to meet up with me, as she has a childhood friend nearby that she's moving in with and her parents are okay with it. And I'm like, okay, well that's a lot better than making me feel like I'm going to be grooming or something.
Okay.
You know how bad that is? We already have Dr. Disrespect. We already have Drake. You know, if I follow suit, fuck, right?
Yeah, we'd all be screwed.
So basically I told her basically I would need to save up money. It'd be a long time before that. She now has a place to stay. And she said, can we still meet up though? I said, yeah, because now you have a place to stay. So, yeah, so now she has a place to stay. And now I'm going to go drive up to Seattle this weekend. Road closed ahead. Tour ahead. Fuck, man. How long is that gonna be? Okay. Hey, I have a theory. If you ever watch anime, do you ever watch anime or no?
What's the anime?
It's called Fire Force.
Okay.
What?
I said okay. I don't know if I watched it.
Okay, Fire Force. So Fire Force has a full moon, right?
Uh-huh.
And Fire Force, at the ending of Fire Force, something breaks through the moon. And then the series ends, right? Basically, everything's all done and something breaks through the moon. And it ends, right? So that's kind of weird. However, then it was listed that it is before the series called... Oh, fuck, what was it called? It was before Soul Eater, which has a broken moon, right? And it has a grin on its face. It's very creepy. However, it only is a quarter of a moon. The rest of it's just broken off and busted. That makes sense. However, I have a theory myself, right?
Okay.
That in between the two series is Assassination Classroom. Because the series begins with something busting through the moon and only leaving a quarter of it left. And then that alien that busted through makes a classroom and says, you all have to basically assassinate me. And I'll be your teacher and teach you all how to assassinate. And they all get busted moves. The world becomes very solidified in like assassination tactics and martial arts, right?
Uh-huh.
But when you go to theater, everybody's basically fucking ninjas. They're all doing martial arts. They're all beating each other off in gruesome ways and gruesome matters and then eating each other's souls. But the thing is, he turned the world into a world of psychopaths and sickos. So basically, they're all eating each other's souls and shit.
Jesus.
So I have a theory of that. However, it's not backed up by any evidence. backed up by how the anime ended off, how one began, and then leading into another, basically. But all the power systems are different, so... But literally, Fire Force and Soul Eater has been confirmed to be the prologue and epilogue, basically. And I'm like, what if you just slap something in the middle of it? Because that fucking makes sense. Because how the actual world is. So I'm like, that makes sense. That's nice, right?
Okay.
I mean, it makes sense. Like, one begins with it smashing through, and then it ends with basically everybody fucking psychopaths beating each other off. Then you get a Soul Eater, where people are eating each other's souls, and beating each other off, and killing people and eating their souls. That makes sense. This alien busted through the moon, literally left the moon at a quarter. That's what the moon was at Soul Eater, was a quarter of it left, and it's grinning menacingly. Makes sense. What do you think?
About it making sense?
Yeah. What do you think?
Say that last part again, like before the sense part.
Does it make sense to you?
But I mean the part about before that.
Like everything tying together?
Okay.
I think that's what it was. Like everything ties together and makes sense, right?
What's the main thing that you said that made it tie together?
So there was the ending of Fire Force is the moon gets broken off because something crashes into it, and it only is left a quarter of a moon.
Okay.
Now, what I think happens next is Assassin's Classroom, where there's the alien being crashes into the moon, leaving a quarter of it, which is what was confirmed in Fire Force. Something crashes into it, so the alien crashes into it, creates a classroom, and it teaches the world how to become assassins, right? Kill them. And this guy's busted, right? He has almost impenetrable skin. Only one confirmed weapon can do that, is cut his skin. And then now everything else is like, basically, he teaches people how to use any weapon that is literally created of the thing that one material can kill him, right?
Uh-huh.
And he turns the world into the assassins that are psychopaths, right? And then they finally kill him at the end of the series, right?
Okay.
However, after that, there is the Soul Eater, where there's the quarter of the moon again, because Fire Force is confirmed to be before Soul Eater. The Soul Eater has a quarter of the moon again, but everyone's fucking psychopaths killing each other, eating their souls and shit. So to me, I'm like, well, everything ties together as one big story, but different power systems. But in Soul Eater, they're all using one material that makes up a whole bunch of different weapons that can then slice and kill you and kill your soul, and you can eat it for energy and power, basically.
Isn't that nice?
So I'm like, well, it ties together into one story, basically. It's just weird as fuck how you'd have one story after another that doesn't tie together besides certain catastrophic events, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Assassination Classroom was never confirmed to be part of the 2 series. But it literally makes sense. Right?
Okay. I mean, you're making sense of it. What do you think other people, what's the is there an opposing theory?
No.
Okay.
But I haven't met somebody with this type of theory before.
So basically your theory stands.
My theory stands alone with its own thing, and nobody has said anything about it. I don't think anybody else has come up with it. At least that I've met. Can't really say for the whole world scale, but what I've met so far, nobody really goes like, I don't really know.
Okay, that's a good sign.
Oh, by the way, what do you think about drunk drivers? Because there's one in front of me right now.
Oh God. Are you 100% sure?
Yeah, they're swerving like a motherfucker, and they're in a old Russian.
Oh my God.
Wait, is that Fletch? No, it can't be Fletch.
Fletch lived a good life. He's still alive, but...
No, it can't be Fletch because it says fuck Biden on the end of the truck.
Oh yeah, Fletch apparently is a big Biden supporter.
Hey, there's a guy smoking weed to my right. Wait, smoking weed while driving? I gotta get away from that guy. Fuck.
Yeah, before the guy fucking crashes into you or some shit. I don't know.
Oh, there's this truck. No, it's not Fletch because I recognize Fletch. Did Fletch repair his truck yet?
I mean, he's using his truck, so I assume the obvious. He's been driving in with it, so.
What color of a truck did he have?
He have blue,
Yeah, what
right?
color?
Wasn't it blue? It was blue, right?
I don't know. This one's red.
Yeah, definitely not red.
But it also has a whole back window. I remember his entire thing was taped. Hey, how's Jim Rooney doing?
Oh God, Jim. Oh Jesus. One of those. Oh man.
I mean, you have to admit, Jim is a nice guy. It's just he does not do all the work. But he's old as fuck, so.
He's gotten so much worse, though.
Oh, I remember Fletch, though. Fletch tried to punch me one time.
Really?
Yeah, I pissed him off enough that I had to back away, otherwise he was going to sock me in the face. He took off his gloves, made a fist, and looked at me like he was going to beat me off.
Jesus.
And I was like, oh, okay, man. Just walk away. Fletch likes working alone, I guess.
Lonely life for Fletch.
Yeah, I wonder when he'll get a lady. He probably has erectile dysfunction, though.
Let's see, Mr. just came in. He said, I wish I had tits and a... Okay.
Wait, who came in?
Are you seeing the chat, Kevin?
No.
You can read what Mr. said. Society can give me double standard immunity from taking accountability for all the crimes I commit. My army of oh my God, Sims will white knight me no matter what. Is that a hit at Sniper Wolf, Mister? Is that a hit? I can become the next Sniper Wolf. Oh my God. Are you trying to be funny, Mister? Jesus. Oh my God. Look.
Yep.
Sniper Wolf has 34.5 million Sims. Okay, I don't think she needs another. Oh my God. And I heard you said earlier on stream, just to be fair, she is a bitch. So that's not gonna get me into her sim stream.
Okay?
What's that, Kevin?
Bitchy women are fucking hot, okay?
Look, she is very good looking, but she's still a bitch. You said these... Oh my God,
right?
I won't know what hit them.
Korean. She's Korean, she eats dogs. She is a bitch. Why would you eat?
Who's Korean?
Sniper Wolf.
She's Korean?
Korean or Asian, I don't know.
Is that true, mister? Is she Korean or Asian? She's Turkish.
Turkish?
Turkish and Greek.
Well, that's nice. Well, I'll be right back. I'm going to get myself some Panda Express, okay?
Alright, enjoy the Panda Express, Kevin.
Yeah, I'm going to get myself... What if the orange chicken is actually orange panda? We're just being deceived.
I don't know. It could be.
Oh, it's free chicken.
Here, let me... See, I got her face up here, Mr. Apparently she's Turkish and Greek. That was kind of gay answer, Kevin, but... Whoa, there was debate on her Turkish. What the hell? Oh shit. Okay. Excuse me. That was earlier this year. Wait. Yeah, that's when she was receiving her temporary monetization suspension. I am taking a step back, reflecting, learning, turning off the comments for a bit, and focusing on my own mental health that has been on a steep decline the past year. Kids ages 9+ are old enough to watch Sniper Wolf. She does not curse in her videos, and they are for the most part family friendly. There's like so many reasons to like keep her on YouTube. For her portion, that's why she's like, that's what all the kids watch. They all watch Sniper Wolf until they get older, but I never really watched her, honestly speaking. I mean, just because I defend her doesn't mean that I don't, like, it's not like I think highly of her. It's just that I live in a country to where it's very important to defend freedoms, and whether I like her or not, you know, if I defend her freedom, I defend my freedom. You see? See how that works? Oh, she doesn't even come up in the top 10 right there. Interesting. Okay, oh, damn, and I put in my thing. You said, shit, I got all my shit on there. You said, I will pierce, okay. With a box cutter like Christian, everyone has to respect my pronouns or risk getting canceled for being transphobic. What the hell? Where have you been, mister? What's up? What's going down here? I mean, every trigger word there is. I think you just said every trigger word there is.
Hello?
What's up, Kevin?
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. I think I'm not sure about Mister though.
Oh, Mr. All Scared or Angry?
I'm waiting for Mister's response on what he's saying. He's gonna have to enlighten me.
What is he saying?
But you'd have to see the chat.
Oh, fuck, dude.
I can't say most of it. I don't think I can say most of it. Can I say most of it, Mister?
Hey, don't ask him. He's probably gonna try to bait you, Bill. He's probably one of those bots that likes to trap people in something. Save YouTube money. Alright, let's take a look at this shit. Where are you? Oh, you're live right now. Let's take a look. Dude, where do I go to the live feed? The chats.
Should be at the bottom.
Well, I'm on my phone, so.
Oh. I think still the bottom.
You don't see the chat.
You said, since it's pretty apparent women can't get away with crimes and can get away with crimes in society? Hold on.
What?
Get away with crimes in society where they're the victim 24/7. You can too. Look, I'm not saying Sniper Wolf is I don't simp for her. If it's still about Sniper Wolf, I don't simp for her. There's no way.
Yeah, I can't see the chat, sorry.
What's that?
I can't see the chat, sorry.
Oh.
Here's one thing though, what they're saying is quite amusing because my brother, he basically told me, right? He was a jury, and since this has been a finished case, he can talk about it. There's been a case that basically a lady claimed that she was hard R, basically, if you know what that is.
Okay, Jesus.
And she was drunk. Now, the man in the subject was also drunk. And they also had a drunk person with them who became sober before both of them and said they witnessed them going down on each other. They were both into it. The man can remember a lot of it. However, the lady cannot remember any of it. But her best friend was sober in the middle of the heat, basically. And so the entire case was subjected to. It was consensual. Because there's no evidence besides one eyewitness of what they have witnessed, the man having his side of the story, but they don't have the other lady's side of the story because she can't remember any of it. And she's just saying that, oh, I don't remember any of this, but I don't remember consenting to this. Of course you don't remember consenting to it because you're fucking drunk.
Definitely got to be careful when you get liquored up,
So the court basically
best
ruled
not to.
the lady basically consented, but at the same time, since there's no remembrance, it's not really that great. Fuck. No. That's not an employee.
You said doxing, mister? No accountability needed. Yeah, he's talking about the R word too. Let's see. Well, they have, they must have wanted it because men are abusers either way, so their trauma's hilarious. Jack's film, question mark. He deserves to get doxed over satirical videos. I mean, he harassed her. And then he complained about her driving by her place with a video camera when he was a public figure.
What's going on?
It's JJ Jax was content stalking a sniper wolf and harassing her. He was playing bingo. He was reacting to her content, and he would play bingo at one point. Again, he was trying to defame her because he was a competitor. He was trying to take her out, so he was doing his best to defame her. But she, in retaliation, she swung by his place and took a picture of it or whatever for everyone to see where he lived. She was trying to scare him, but at the same time, it's like if he hadn't have harassed her, she could have gone apeshit crazy, and if she would have done something, then obviously we would talk about it. But she didn't. He's a famous person, and doxing does not apply to a famous person. It just, when you're famous, it doesn't apply. Because he chose to be a famous person. He went on YouTube, he got popular with his content, he chose to be famous, he chose to go down that line, and then you said only pussies cry defamation when they're in the wrong. Well, there's no wrong here. God damn it, I'm busted it. What's that?
Here's something funny. We can literally tell what city she lives in. This is hilarious.
What, you mean Sniper Wolf?
Yeah.
So
she lives in Gummy Mountain, Arizona, apparently, off of its Google search of where does SS Sniper Wolf live. Why would they give that away?
I don't know, but it's like if you're a famous person, your information is already out there. So it's like her doxing him does not really apply. It's just people that are just finding anything they can to cry wolf. Pun not intended. He says so. Yeah. So he says so. Rightfully calling the N out on their bullshit is now considered defamation. Dude, Jax is not a good person, dude. He's not a good person. He's a serial harasser, as far as I'm concerned. God knows how many other people it does. How many other people has JJ harassed through his content?
Probably a lot.
Dude, man, fucking look. He took her content. He says he would say things like it wasn't funny. She wasn't using fair use. She was stealing content, and he would bingo it. He'd watch her videos, and every time she did something, he would like bingo it until he got the bingo. I mean, so nobody fucking knew Jack's film's location until she publicized. Oh, come on! You can't say no one knew it. Publicized it. So the only person making excuses here is you. I'm not making excuses. I'm just saying how things are. That's all I'm saying, is how things are. You know what I mean? Where's, I gotta take that thing off. I had to delete that game. Where's, what was his name? What was it? He doesn't even come up. Like, you have to really try to find him. You said you're only criticizing Jack's film. Not once have you called Leah out on anything. I said she was a bitch. I talked about her. When she first started out, I talked about how she wasn't actually playing the Call of Duty game. She had someone else play it, and then she was just the face reacting. I said all those things. Technically, if you want to get personal, she was charged with a crime, did her sentence. So
Hey man,
if you have, Mr. saying if you have a hate boner for Jack's film, then that's fine. But painting it so one-sided as if Leah is nothing, as if Leah did nothing wrong is the R word. Well, Mister, you already know that I have said both sides. So obviously I don't have a boner for Jack's film. Are you trying to give me content?
Daniel, I'm still waiting for my food, bro.
Oh, that's fucking terrible, man. Come over to the Panda over here in Hazeldale. They'll get their shit quicker. Oh, wait. Yeah, oh, wait. No, it's closed. My bad.
Bro, this one's still open. It closes at 11. So they still have an hour to get ready to close up.
Nice. Oh, God. 8 months ago, Sniper Wolf came out. That's when he made a video. He said, Sniper Wolf came to our home last night. It's time for YouTube to step in. He fucking harassed her, and he's a public figure. Everyone in his area knows who he is or where he lives. Look at the face. Look at this.
You know, this is
Look at shit like this. Sniper Wolf is getting worse. Here's proof. The clickbait is real. What's that, Kevin?
This is why, like, Mr. Beast.
Uh-huh.
He literally has like millions of dollars, but when he showed a house that's 2 stories, he literally said this house is bigger than mine.
Jesus.
So he's smart enough to not live in like a big house. Literally, if you drive a house, you wouldn't even know like a rich person lived there, and it even saves more money too. Because they're not.
Yeah, Osmond's like that too. Fuck.
So basically, like, how can they Oh, I'll be right back.
Okay. So it's like, Mister. I mean, look at this. He did. Look at this title, "The War on Stolen Content." And of course, he's got to point to Sniper Wolf when he was stealing her content. He was stealing the content she was stealing. How more hypocritical can you be of that? What's that, Kevin?
Oh my God! I just got my food. It's amazing.
Nice. Hey, Kevin, what do you think? What do you think about someone complaining about someone stealing content when you're stealing their content that was stolen? That's JJ Jax. He steals content that was stolen, and then complains about it.
Game is game, right?
What's that?
I said game is game, right?
Game is game. I guess it's fair game. Like he was obsessed for a while with Sniper Wolf, like video after video. What's that?
They're stealing your content. It's kind of like this. Like, they steal something. Let's say I steal your computer, right? And then you come in and steal it back. You're basically just taking back what they stole and complain that they stole it, right? So basically, you're complaining that you had to steal back your content.
Oh, check this.
Basically just saying, hey, they stole my content, so I'm taking it back. They stole from me, and they complain about it because they stole my content. I mean, that's pretty fair, but at the same time, it's a little bitchy.
Oh, dude, this is funny. This is funny. This is gonna kill. This is gonna kill it. This is great. So JJ Jax, all his sniper wolf videos got him millions of views. Normally he was only used to maybe getting like 200K, 500K views. But Sniper Wolf, she was getting fucking millions of views. So he's like, oh man, I'm going to target this woman. I'm going to make some views. Now that's my perceived thought. But the moment he stops talking about her, it goes right back down. Goes right back down. Until 2 months ago, he does a video called Leaving YouTube. And then people were watching in the millions. I should have watched that fucking video. Fucking A, man. Fucking A. He's like... So he got banned from Twitter? How did he get banned for Twitter? This guy's no good. There should be like a fucking thing on this guy, man.
Want to know something funny? You know Elon Musk, right? He said whoever votes for Trump next election gets banned from Twitter.
So what did he say?
He said whoever votes for Trump next election gets banned from Twitter. He already banned Trump from his platform.
You talk about recent? Because Elon Musk and Trump were kind of getting buddy up, weren't they?
Yeah, this was basically during... I don't know if it was during the election or like after the election, but like that's what he said one time as a post, and I don't know if it was like... Here's the thing, it literally just said Elon Musk on it, so and it had his photo, so I don't know if it's legit or not, but that's what it said, was Elon Musk, and then it said whoever votes for Trump gets banned from the platform. So I don't know how legit it is, but that's what it said, and that was the username. I don't know if Trump would actually use his own username or not, but... Well, not Trump, but Elon Musk. I don't know if he would use his own name as his username, but...
Okay, so he wasn't... Nothing actually happened with Jackson Twitter. But he, like, went crazy. He went, like, fucking Karen about it. And that's his type. He's a Karen. What's the male version of a Karen, Kevin?
It's a Kevin.
A Kevin? Well, he's a fucking Kevin. I'm sorry, mister, but Jax is a Kevin. I'm sorry. And I like that fact that more people were watching a video of him leaving YouTube, the possibility, than anything else. So all his content is just bait. That's all it is. And he's not as relevant as Sniper Wolf. That's just a fact.
You know what's funny? This actually proves his comment about women being better or something, right? I think.
Okay.
Because I think that's what it was. But literally, this proves... This is like proof of a feminist right here. Like, literally women always saying men are worse than women. Bro, look at this. He was beaten by Sniper Wolf, one of the most hated female YouTubers on the planet. So many people would flock to his videos literally to see Sniper Wolf, while they can't wait for him to get off the platform. But as long as it is Sniper Wolf, they're happy.
You know what I think happened? This is what I think. I think people tuned in to Jax's react videos just to see her react. It was like almost like a fucking like 4-dimensional thing. That's what I think. I think people saw that he was reacting to Sniper Wolf and they liked Sniper Wolf, so they tuned into his videos just to see her react. And then once they saw him do his crap, then they're like, "Oh, I'm out." But yeah, she didn't even make him relevant. She's relevant, but he couldn't use her to make himself relevant. And he's going down the tube, I guess. I don't know, the YouTube.
God.
He just reacted to the Mufasa trailer. And he's doing it the same way Sniper Wolf does. What's that?
Did you know that there's actually... You know how, oh, fuck. What is that called? Hold on.
Dude didn't even get banned from Twitter, and then he does a video about being banned from Twitter. This guy's a fucking Kevin, man. He's a fucking Kevin. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ. Look, maybe he's okay as a person. I think not, but...
You know that iPhones have better quality than Androids, but die faster?
I have an Android, so I haven't really dipped my toe into the Apple, but interesting.
Yeah, but
It's a takeaway
so
from.
like literally iPhones have better like graphics than an Android. So if you're watching what's it called? Lion King, since you brought up Mufasa.
Yeah, Mufasa.
Like,
they move fucked up, actually.
graphics are so good, but its battery dies before Mufasa does.
Jesus. So look at this. So Jax did one video. He says, $300 if you can make me laugh.
Okay.
And it's all just a way to make fun of the sniper wolves of the world. I like his video where he says, "Can AI actually replace me?" At least the AI won't be a fucking Kevin.
No, here's the thing. At least the AI is not as replaceable as him.
Oh. Right? Oh. Guess what? Before the 300 video, he did a $100 if you make me laugh, and that got almost 500k views. And then the next one was 200, and then that went down to 3k views. And then it went up to 300, and that's down to 2k views. So I mean, the more money he puts up, the less they watch.
That's probably
This is
because
depressing.
he probably didn't pay up.
I mean, it's like, if he's like, I hate to say it, but this guy is in a territory to where there's no excuses. He's got his own paid editors. He's got everything taken care of. He's not like a streamer like of my low levelness where I'm doing everything. This dude is hierarchy, like high up there. He's not as high as Sniper Wolf as you would wish. Like, he's gonna, I mean, she's 34 and he's like not even like 5 million yet. He's close subscribers. But hey, but he should not, like, why are people watching his shit less? If he's paying people more money, why are they watching less? We got to ask Mr. Beast, what is he doing wrong?
Hey, I always talked about the friend zone. There's no such thing as the friend zone. It's just called being a little bitch. But I'm starting to think no one has been a little bitch more than Jax.
Man, until Sniper Wolf came along, he was, I mean, there was like, the million videos are like, they're scarce. Jesus. But anyway, it's like, I'm not going to react to like his actual content because I'm not going to play into that crap. But he's obviously a Kevin. He's obviously a Kevin. I'm sorry, mister, but he's a Kevin. Oh, I don't think Mister's there.
Have you ever
I think Mister left.
Remember ISO Speed, who I told you about, who literally set off fireworks in his house?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got banned from YouTube for a short period of time and then got brought back. They couldn't even shoot him down because he was such a crybaby that his fans loved him. But the thing is, the reason why he got banned was because he went onto somebody else's stream kind of thing. Was kind of like, working with them. Turned on a thing called Five Nights at Freddy's, but it was FAP material. It was a FAP game, basically, where you jerk off and shit. So instead of dying in a gruesome death, they basically fuck you to death. And he was getting stuck into it, that he was moaning and like jumping in his chair, like licking the screen and shit, and getting all into it and shit with his shirt off in his underpants, his boxers. And then he was banned because he was with a E for Everyone friendly chat that the person that even was aware of it. And literally other black people in the community, right, was reacting to the video, and they're like, "What the fuck are you doing, man? What are you doing? What are you doing? Like, no." Because if you didn't know this, the movie depicts that inside the animatronics. Can you hear me, by the way? Is everything clear?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, so inside the animatronics are child corpses below the age of 10.
Jesus, mister. Oh my God.
They're being controlled by an old man.
He said, say, Doc, I hear you, R word, am young. What the fuck? Now, he did not have sex with that adolescent. he did not have sex with that adolescent, mister, unless you can prove it.
So Daniel, so basically inside the animatronics are children. That was proven in movies.
Okay.
And below the age of 10, they're like 8 or so. And so they're all being controlled by the old man, the owner of the pizzeria. So when you do FNAF fat porn and shit, video games of porn where you die by being fucked by the animatronic, you're literally promoting child pornography. And they tried to make the animatronics look attractive and curvy and shit. And he's all into it, and he's being live streamed on YouTube and Twitch. And he's all into it. He's getting into it, licking the screens and shit, jumping up and down, screaming like a fucking monkey. Not racially intended, but like that's the way he sounds like. If you find the video on YouTube, it's like circling around somewhere. And all that shit, and I'm like sitting here like, the fuck you doing? Why? Why?
Jesus.
You're being a freak. And he was in an E for Everyone video live stream. I'll say that again, E for Everyone. Not an 18 plus stream like some viewers are. This is an E for Everyone. So why are you doing that on an E for Everyone, running around in your boxers in your room and licking and kissing your screen? Like, no, that's not okay. What do you think?
It doesn't sound like it.
Do you know what I mean? I think he should be on the FBI watch list more than, like, Dr. Disrespect. Fuck.
You said, Mr. said, I cotton swapped his semen and tests say he did. Okay. I can't. I fucking can't. I just can't. So, do you have the chat logs too, mister? Because you know I've been waiting to see those. Kevin, what's your response to that comment?
What comment?
That Mr. just made about cotton swapping.
What is that?
He said, I cotton swapped his semen and tests say he did. About Dr. Disrespect screwing the 17-year-old.
He did what now?
Mr. says Dr. Disrespect screwed the kid and he has proof. The adolescence.
Love his proof.
What's that?
I would love to see it. He said he has proof.
He said he did the swapping of the semen himself.
Oh.
It's like, God damn it, mister. God damn it. What the hell? We need to know more about this.
Yeah.
Apparently you know the doc real closely. I didn't know you knew the doc so closely, actually.
Wait, how did he get the semen from Dr. Disrespect?
It's a good question, mister.
Did he jack him off himself and then go into the pussy and then wipe and swab and go, yep, tastes the same?
Or was it? I don't think Mister would ever like hard R for it, so I don't think that would happen.
Did you get it from Dr. Disrespect's wife?
He said all the chat logs, and Chris Hansen readied that shit. Who's Chris Hansen?
Oh, that's Chris Hansen.
Oh,
damn.
shit, I didn't mean it to reset everything on the capture card. Oh, God. That's a nightmare with the capture card. Because you know...
What'd you do?
Bad things. Bad things. Can I cancel out of that? That'd be nice if it would, like, just go back to what it was. Are you still hearing me, Kevin? Oh, God. That would pretty much kind of remove everything in a way. Oh, no. That was getting good, too.